And case closed. Davontae Sanford finally gets the guarantee he's been fighting for.
Good to have you with us for Local 4 News at 6. Someone may still be held responsible for the time Davontae Sanford spent in prison, but his legal ordeal is finally over.
It really is. That ordeal began on September 17, 2007, when 4 people were killed in Detroit. The following year, Davontae pleaded guilty to murder and was sent to prison. But after someone else was linked to that quadruple homicide, Davontae's convictions were thrown out, and he was released from prison just over a month ago. Paula Tutman spoke with Davontae a short time ago. She joins us now with the reason behind today's ruling by a judge and why it was so important. Paula?
Well, hey guys. Yeah, I should say, that his criminal legal proceedings are over at this point. You know what? For the many conversations I've had with Davontae, one of the things he has maintained has been most important for him in order to move on with his life is that these charges be officially dropped. And that did happen today. According to one of Davontae's attorneys, he is now officially an innocent victim. And today, Davontae, who didn't stop to celebrate, but was racing to get to school to continue his life, believes his life actually starts over today.
Happy it's finally over. Now I can move forward and just go from there.
Today, all murder charges were dropped against Davontae Sanford, who was convicted of 4 gruesome murders and wrongfully sent to prison for almost 9 years at the age of 14. During our numerous sit-down interviews over the last month, Davontae has told me that having the charges dropped is what he's been waiting for.
Having these charges hanging over my head, it's like I came home with chains on still. It feels like sometimes I still got chains on.
But in the opinion handed down dropping the charges, there is still ambiguity. Quote, this case is thick with speculation, conjecture, confusion, and unanswered questions, far thinner on evidence. Questions that hang in the air, for instance, the naming of a surviving witness in the 2007 murders, who talks about a young perp entering the house. There's also a question about gun residue on the slacks of Davontae. Davontae's civil attorney Bill Goodman says we are confident that Davontae was set up and framed, and we are certain we can prove that and will. He was innocent, he was framed by certain police officers, and we plan to prove this with civil litigation. For Davontae's part, today he was all grins. Today's been a good day. His mother has all 5 of her children under one roof. Davontae was leaving the family home because he has school, a GED to get, a life to get on with. And now that he is officially innocent of these charges, he can cross state borders without fear. And he has one thing on his mind. Are you going to Cedar Point?
Yeah, I'm on my way to school right now, though. So, gotta go to school first, then Cedar Point.
Yeah, you know what? That's another thing that's been a constant theme with Davontae, and that's Cedar Point. Keep in mind, he went into the adult prison system at age 14. He's never been to Cedar Point, and that's something that's been very, very important to him. And so he's looking forward to that. Some other things that I really want to point out, of course, I reached out to the Wayne County Prosecutor's Office. They were very quick to point out that, indeed, they were the ones who asked for the dismissal of the charges. But beyond that, no new comments from Prosecutor Kim Worthy. And another important point is civil attorney. Yes, indeed. When we talk about there are still legal proceedings, Davontae is indeed making civil charges. And so that is another piece of this story that we will indeed follow. And the last thing, guys, I want to get across, this guy had to go to school. Nothing was going to stop him. He has been getting on with his life in a positive way, without fail and with deep, deep focus, with lightning speed. Back to you.